Okay, so then at one point, you were actually asked to do a hit on Michael Meldish, the leader of the Purple Gang. Okay, so when you were told this, so what did you think?
I mean, when it was first brought up to me, they just said Mike. I thought it was another Mike. And I didn't understand why they would want to hit him, because the guy had like terminal cancer and he was a very nice guy. So then ultimately it became clarified to me that it was Mikey Meldish. And I had just gotten home. I had just done about 5 years. Just got home. Here I am. I get grabbed by my father and taken to dinner with a captain. Obviously, this is my chance to come up. And then it has to be someone that I actually genuinely like and whose brother I love. So I was conflicted, but ultimately I knew that my father had no say in how this was going to go. He was, just a regular soldier. I was a nobody. I knew there was nothing I could do. Had Joey been home, I would have trusted Joey enough to go to him and say, hey, they're going to kill Mike. We better do something. But I didn't have that relationship with Mike. I felt like if I went and told Mike would have went to Matt and said, oh, you told my nephew to kill me? And he would have threw me under the bus. I was 10 different kinds of scared. Anyone who wants to pretend that, there's some tough guy there, they could stare death in the face. It's not like that. It's one thing. If you want to be a gangster, don't have kids. Don't get married. If you want to live like that. Maybe if I didn't have kids, I would have lived like that. But I had kids and I had been taken from them for years. And my back was against the wall and I was not going to put myself in a position to get killed, in a position to throw away the whole life that I had been living. They were my livelihood. So I had to go along with it. And on top of it, ultimately, even after all these things, I had blood family members and crime family members rat me out. So that's when I ultimately made my decision to get out of that life the only way I knew how. And I'll tell you, the government isn't your friend. When you work for these people, it's not like, it looks like on TV, like, oh, I got in trouble selling drugs or I got caught with a gun. Let me go call the agent and get it squashed. It doesn't work like that. You work for them. You have a job. They have a job. The two of you have intersecting interests. And that's what I had. I went to them for help getting out of this life because I saw it was no longer the life that I thought it was. I wanted to get my kids back. They got wrapped up into the problem that I had, that my father was ratting on me. And I did everything I could to be a father and a provider and an upstanding citizen again. And ultimately what they did for me, I've spent the last year and a half getting bounced all over the place, bounced from hotels to safe houses. And they're very serious about the commitment they make to you. And the commitment is your safety is our priority. But that means I have to do, if they say, hey, we're moving you somewhere, I can't say, hey, I don't feel like moving. As soon as I do that, they say, well, then we're washing our hands of you. So I don't live a very normal life right now. Even now, a year after I'm out of prison, getting bounced around, and I'm getting set up in a lifestyle that I can be a regular blue-collar working guy. I don't get to see my kids as much as I would like now because of this, but I could call them anytime I want. I could at least check on them.